Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of CGL's New Jersey Collectibles. So I was filling in for Chris. He's been very busy lately, and we haven't been able to go to any shows or do much, but I snuck out over the weekend to the New Jersey Meadowlands Flea Market. Wasn't expecting to find anything. It's been cold. The weather hasn't been great, but I had some free time. I didn't take the camera, which was a big mistake. I didn't think it would be video worthy, but a couple of our regular sellers had brought some new inventory, and I scored some great comics. Most of them, I'm a dollar box guy, so I was diving in and actually found something really special. So I can't wait to show you guys. So the first thing I'm going to start with is some books that I purchased on eBay. I actually made a deal with a guy. I had been following this listing for a while. It was a total of 100 comic books, and I could tell he was looking to get rid of non-superhero stuff, which I like. And what was a little frustrating about the listing is you couldn't really see what was in there, but you could see it was all Gold Key and Whitman. So I said, I'll take a chance, and when he originally started the listing, it was up close to $200 for the 100 books. Eventually, the listing started to come down. He was lowering the price, and finally I put in a low offer and actually scored a batch for $100 with free shipping. So I ended up paying $1 a book for these, and they came bagged and boarded. And I'm going to show you some of them. I picked out some of the better ones, but there was a lot of horror in here. A Man from U.N.C.L.E., and some of them are in pretty decent shape. A Dr. Spectre. More horror. Boris Karloff. Rocky and Bullwinkle, I thought was pretty cool. Flash Gordon. Another horror. Twilight Zone. There was a lot of cartoon books. But that's something I enjoy, and when I want to sell them, I have some regular customers that like to buy them. So any chance I get them at a reasonable price. Some of these are hard to find. Flintstones are hard to come by. Fat Albert, another Hanna-Barbera title. Another good title, Hanna-Barbera, Yogi Bear. Had a couple of these in there. There's a Lost in Space. Pretty cool. Star Trek. This was great to find in there. A 12-cent Rifleman. Love that show. The Pink Panther. Porky Pig. There's a Mighty Mouse. There's some adventure comics too. There's a Tarzan. Turok, and you can see they're in pretty good shape. I'm only showing you about half of these because the other half really is basically the same titles, and they're not in as good a condition. It was a mix, but for $1 a piece I was very happy. More horror. Some of these horror stories are great. I don't know if you guys read the horror books, but some of the stories are really, really cool. That one's got some writing on the cover. So the Twilight Zone, Rod Serling, and Woody Woodpecker. So that's just some of it. It's about half of what was in that batch, but just to give you an idea. So now I'm going to move on to the stuff I got at the flea market, and I visited a couple of my regular guys who I haven't seen in a while, and they had some new inventory, and they treat me very fair. Most of these were $1 a piece. And just as an example, I found this Starlog magazine, and that's pretty cool. I'm imagining that's the Time Machine, Robbie the Robot. There's werewolf stuff going on. I can't wait to read that. And by the way, don't let me forget to remind you, stay till the end. I got a very special comic at the flea market that I'm going to save for the end. I want you guys to see that. But some of this stuff I thought was really great for $1 a piece. There's a 10-cent Hot Stuff number 8. It's in pretty good shape. There's my Hanna-Barbera comic books, Huckleberry Hound. And then I did find some bronze superhero, Spider-Woman. Another Spider-Woman. Disney, 10-center. Tom and Jerry, 10-center. Another Tom and Jerry. Another Disney. I found a Silver Sable number 1. And again, these were all, I think I got 40 comics from one guy for about $40. And I got 7 comics from another guy for $5. And I found 3 comics that I think I paid $5 for. It was a little more than $1 a piece. But if I average it all out, it was about $1 a book. And it's an interesting mix. Here's a title that I've been collecting a lot of, Firestorm the Nuclear Man. That's interesting. I don't know if I have that issue. That was really creepy. That's a Fighting Marines Bronze Era Hitler and the swastika stuff going on there. I found some Thor. And again, they're in nice shape. The Absorbing Man. Looks like that's going to be a fun read. A few more Disney. And again, in decent shape. I had to dig through, probably a total of about 10 long boxes from all the sellers to come up with this small pile, but I really like what I found. I know I don't have this book, and I'm not sure exactly what that story ties into. I don't think I read Galactic Storm, but I'm interested. There's a nice Archie. I was hoping to collect this book here, number 10 from The Vision and the Scarlet Witch. I think I have 1 through 9. And if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been buying a lot of Spectre. The Spectre. He should be making an appearance soon, I think. Here's some more Bronze War books. That's an unbelievable cover right there. Some more Bronze Superhero. Justice League. Two-Face. It's a nice Bronze Horror. Archie. Another DC Horror, House of Secrets. That's pretty cool. I don't know who the artist is on that cover. But some really amazing artists did some work on those DC horror books. Justice League, another one. More horror. Anytime I see them, I grab them. I know it's not October, but that's a great cover right there. That's pretty interesting, believe it or not. And my attitude is if I see them and they're in good shape, I'm going to buy them, especially at $1 a piece. Flash, I've been buying a lot of Flash and Green Lantern. I found a Flash. And some more horror. It's a Twilight Zone. And a Dennis the Menace. And another Dennis the Menace. Another 10-cent Disney. I could tell these were from the other seller, but I did find a Detective Comics. An Archie. Another Firestorm. And another Spectre. So that was sort of a mix of 3 different sellers. But the really interesting book, I found this in a box and got this as part of the batch for $1. And, yep, it's Werewolf by Night, number 33. So, a little more going on there than just horror, of course. The second appearance of Moon Knight. And just a great book. I mean, when I saw it, my eyes lit up, and I didn't want to give too much away that this was a good one. But with everything else I was getting, threw that in the pile from the one buyer, the one seller, I mean. And again, for $1, I gotta buy it. And I haven't taken it out, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape. I would say probably at least a fine. So that was a great purchase. That was really cool. And it was nice to see the guys at the flea market again. They're toughing it out. The weather's been really rough, so I give them a lot of credit, and I want to thank them for bringing in some new inventory. So I'm probably going to ask Chris to look at this video and do some editing on it and commentary. I'm sure he will, because I'm not the guy at this, but I'm trying to help out. I'm trying to fill in a little bit. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. I know not a lot of you guys are not into the cartoon stuff. That's kind of my thing. But tell me what you saw. Tell me what you like. And good luck. We'll hopefully see each other again soon.